Hello friends, today we will see about machine foundation. We'll divide this in two parts. Today we are going to take the introduction and the basic concepts. The contents will be in this manner: introduction, types of machines, types of machine foundation, input, analysis, foundation, parameters and references. If we start with an introduction, we can say machine foundation involves interaction of three domains: structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, and structural dynamics. So, what we can say is it is a complex problem in general.
Also, why it is complex because not only static load, but it is also subjected to dynamic loads because of the working of machine. The vibration response of the machine foundation soil system is defined by amplitude as well as natural frequency of vibration. Generally, these type of machine foundations are seen in oil and gas industries. Machine foundation system in broader sense comprises of machine supported by foundation resting over soil subjected to dynamic loads. The dynamic loads in machine are generated by either machine itself or applied externally or caused by external sources, and ultimately they are transmitted through soil. In any machine foundation system, the equipment or the machine is considered to be supported by a foundation, and the foundation in turn rests on the soil. There are primarily three types of machines. One is termed as reciprocating machine, the impact type machine, and a rotary machine. Rotary machine generally works at high operational speed. As in the diagram you can see, center of mass is at some eccentricity. So when this disk rotates, there is some force generated which is equal to me omega square due to this eccentric mass. Well, in case of reciprocating machine, they are relatively heavy machines which generates substantial magnitude at lower operating speed. When the wheel rotates, it induces primary forces, which in turn give primary and secondary forces, which are in reciprocating in nature. So further, it can be bifurcated in four different types: very low speed, which is having operating speed up to 100 rpm. Low speed machines has 100 to 1500 rpm. Medium speed as 1500 to 3000 rpm, and high speed machines has 3000 rpm and above. Those are the types of machine. If you talk about types of machine foundation, there are grossly bifurcated in two types: block type and frame type. When we say about block type foundation, it consists of a pedestal of concrete on which the machine rests. It is one of the most common type of machine foundation. When machine produces impulsive and periodic forces at low speed, they are mounted on these type of foundation. Second is frame type, which consists of vertical columns supporting on their top a horizontal framework which forms the seat of essential machinery. The machine is rested on the top of a frame. Usually machines with high operating speed are mounted on such type of foundations. They can be directly rested on soil or block type supported by piles, and similarly frame type machine foundation can also be supported on piles. Now we look into the parameters required. We have soil parameters, which are primary and secondary. Primary are dynamic shear modulus, Poisson's ratio of soil, and damping factor of soil, while secondary parameters are coefficient of elastic uniform compression noted by Cz, uniform shear by C tau, non-uniform compression as C theta, and non-uniform shear C phi. In depth, these four parameters will be seen when we talk about numerical in the next session. These parameters can be obtained by various tests as listed over here. One of two or two are like cyclical triaxial test or cross-hole test, block vibration test, etc. The damping factor can be obtained using the dynamics equation of xi, 1 by 2 pi log A1 by A2, where A1 and A2 are the consecutive amplitudes in the damped vibration system. The machine inputs required are first is geometric configuration of the machine, that you can say is LBH. Next is loads from the machine, the mass of the stationary as well as rotating part of the machine and the load transfer mechanism are required as input. Critical machine performance parameters, that are the rotors or the acceptable levels of amplitude of vibration. Dynamic forces generated by the machine. Next, additional forces generated under emergency or faulted condition, that is the test condition or erection maintenance condition of the machine, etc. The analysis of machine can be again divided into two. One is static analysis, other is dynamic analysis. Static analysis includes the check for strength of foundation, the soil bearing capacity check, and stability of the foundation. The data sets required are primarily the static loads, the equivalent static loads, which are the equivalent of dynamics, forces generated under emergency and faulted condition, and which is that is due to maintenance or test conditions, etc. Well, in case of dynamic analysis, it includes determination of natural frequency as well as amplitude calculation. The data set required are the total mass of the machine, radius of gyration, and overall centered location of the machine, mass of rotating parts of the machine, operating speed, and height of center of the rotor from the machine base frame, footprint of the machine base frame, and dynamic forces generated by the machine under the operating conditions. Such type of mathematical equation you have or mathematical model has been already seen in case of structural dynamics. This is just an example of vertical vibration. Similar can be extrapolated for rotating or horizontal vibration of the machine foundation soil system. Here mass consists of both mass of machine and foundation together. The spring constant is indicated as Kz for soil, damping is C, the inertia of mass is m, the force that is mz and the mz double dot, and the force function is p0 sine omega mt. Similar can be seen for horizontal force as well, which is generally coupled with rotating or rocking mode. The modes of vibration, there are 6 primary modes of vibration. In x direction, as you can see, we have lateral mode of vibration, and in the same about the same axis, the moment is termed as pitching. In case of y direction, it is the vertical mode of vibration, and about y direction, the moment is termed as yawing. Along z direction, it is longitudinal mode of vibration, and the moment or the rotation about z axis is termed as rocking. The dynamic analysis can be seen by two different methods. One is Barkan's model, other is elastic half-space model. In the numerical, we'll focus on this particular model, which is Barkan's model. The first input required is machine data and soil data. Next, you see is the trial size of foundation. You obtain the overall CG of machine foundation system. We check for the eccentricity and bearing pressure, which is a type of static analysis. You obtain moment of inertia and mass moment of inertia. Mass moment of inertia is primarily a rotational analog of mass. It is a measure of resistance offered by the body to a change in its angular momentum. From these, you obtain ratio of mass moment of inertia at CG and at base. We obtain equivalent soil spring stiffness. Limiting frequency and natural frequency are computed. The ratio of this will give frequency ratio. We check for that, and amplitude in each mode and overall amplitude at top of CG are obtained. So we check for amplitude if it is within the permissible limits. Similarly, dynamic analysis by elastic half-space method consists of machine data and soil data, which are the inputs. We again go for trial size of foundation. Spring constants, damping ratio are computed. Frequency and amplitude are checked. if it is under permissible limits or not. Deformation modes of soil are uniform compression, uniform shear, non-uniform compression, and non-uniform shear. The foundation sizing criteria. This is as per the codal provision, that is IS 2974 Part 1, 1982. There are multiple criteria given. Let's take one by one. One is mass ratio. It is ratio of mass of foundation to mass of machine, which should be greater than 3. Check for eccentricity includes that the plant eccentricity should be less than 5% in both the directions. Bearing pressure, the margin of other loads should be more than 30%.
Next, frequency ratio. The ratio of operating frequency to natural frequency is termed as frequency ratio. It should be either less than 0.4
or greater than 1.5 to avoid resonance condition. Amplitude, the maximum permissible amplitude is, as per the code given, is 0.2 mm or 200 micron. The foundation parameters are generally two. The foundation can be either under-tuned foundation or over-tuned foundation. If the vibration frequency is less than the operating frequency of the machine, it is under-tuned. It is preferred for a machine having medium to high speeds, while over-tuned foundation has vibration frequency more than the operating frequency of the machine, and it is preferred for very low to low speed machines. These are the references. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.